So I want to share an end time dream that I had, and before I was given this dream, I was on my journey with God and following Him, and then I backslid and gave up and turned from God and went back to sin. And as soon as I went back to sin, God showed me this dream. If you will please listen and receive this full message and listen to the whole dream. So in my dream, I woke up and something big had happened. I knew that. I was just looking for my mom. I go outside. It was cold. I remember it being cold in my dream, and I seen people with their heads down and people running around and screaming. I instantly looked to a woman on my right and tapped on her shoulder and looked at her, and it was complete emptiness. She had no soul. Like, you could see it in her eyes. Like, there was no soul. She just looked so sad. And then she put her head right back down. And because I was trying to look for my mom, so I was going around tapping on people's shoulders. So like I said, also people were running around and screaming, and they were just panicking. I look up to the sky and I see Jesus with his arms out, and you could see the scars on his hands as well, and he was just glowing and he was beautiful. There were orbs of light on each side of him, just going up. It just looks like little balls of light, almost I call them orbs of light. They were going up on each side of him, and I remember knowing, I could feel it. I knew that these were people that were going with him. These were the people that were going back with Jesus at this time. And as this was happening, I looked to my left and I seen a large crowd of people climbing a light pole, and there was blood all on this light pole, and they were climbing it and they were pulling each other, trying to get to the top, pulling the next person down. And I remember one man, you could see the blood from his hands, and he had climbed this light pole and went all the way to the top and just reached his arm out to Jesus while he was still standing there and just begging, saying all kinds of things, just begging, just wanting to go and begging Jesus. He was just begging him. And that's when Jesus turned around. He turned around very slowly, and whenever he turned around, the clouds parted behind him, and that was it. When that happened, it was complete chaos on the earth. Immediately, complete chaos. People started to, demons started to go into the people that were left behind in my dream, and started to they started to turn demonic and started to attack each other and do evil things to each other. Anything that you can think of harmful or evil being done to someone, it was happening. Everything that you could think of. And it was ongoing and never ending. I was shown those two things. I was shown that God did not know me. I could feel that God did not know me. And you have all of your memories that you have with you in life, and I could just feel very strongly God showed me that he did not know me. He showed me in my dream that you would not be known. And it was the most loneliest feeling that I've ever felt. It is indescribable, and I cannot describe this feeling of loneliness. But God also showed me very, he put emphasis on that. God showed me that in my dream, that I would be very, it's very lonely, a very miserable feeling where you just want someone to know you. You want to talk to someone, but no one knows you, and you know no one. And you just have your thoughts in your mind, and that's it, in your physical body. So then I remember being in a truck, and the person that was driving, they had turned demonic, and they were super excited, and they were ready to crash the vehicle. So they were driving 100 miles per hour and just super excited, ready to crash this vehicle. And the laughter and the excitement to do this, to hurt other people, and also they were hurting themselves, but it was full excitement. So whenever they wrecked into the tree, I remember my body flew through the window, and I slid on the ground. So exactly how you would picture a car accident. My body slid. I felt all of that pain in my body, every bit of pain. I felt it all. And I just remember not being able to move much. I couldn't move much, but I felt everything. Every bit of pain, I could feel it. And that's immediately whenever, like, I had broken bones, I had open wounds, but it's like it was just never ending. And that's when I had this thought. I was like, I just want to die. Like, I want to die. Like, I don't want to live anymore. I want to die. And that's when God showed me that I wouldn't be able to die. I had this strong feeling, and it was like, you won't die. This will be never ending, and it will be continuous, and it will be ongoing. As soon as I had that thought of just wanting to die, someone came up behind me and just started to rape me. And I couldn't even move. It's like my body physically could not move, and I was just being raped. Like, it was ongoing and ongoing and ongoing. People were being evil and torturing each other, like ongoing, never ending. And you feel every bit of pain, you feel every bit of loneliness, you feel I felt complete separation from God. And those were the strongest feelings that I felt, and the strongest, and I know that they were things that God was trying to show me. That, I'm telling you, no one wants to be left behind and experience that. So if you haven't already, give your life to Jesus Christ. He loves you. He wants a relationship with you. If you have any fears or any doubts, they're from the enemy. Please turn away from your sins, repent, submit, and give your life to Jesus.